Alright, y'all, we are back at you for another episode of
Land Pirates.
Yeah, that's right. I'm your Captain Edward Teach, and this is my vessel, the Queen Anne's Revenge. And I just dragged my salty crew out of bed so we could search for what?
Free plants.
Yeah, that's right, y'all. Today is Landscape Debris Pickup Day in our community, so we're going to sail around in our pirate ship here looking for free plants. Now, you can see Teddy's yawning, and it's still pretty dark outside. And this is just the same as last week, guys. Teddy and I are going to be asking you to hang with us here because it is dark, and both the cameras we have are not very good with low light. So we're going to start out the adventure today searching in the dark again.
Yeah.
So let's just hope that we find something good and we don't, you know, cause any suspicion in the neighborhoods that we go in. I don't want people to think we're stealing from them or vandalizing their cars or, I don't know, trying to get their cat. You know, all we're doing is looking for free plants and trash cans. So we will get going down the road here in the dark, and we'll get back with everybody if we get something good. All right, y'all, Teddy's stumped. He's stumped. He doesn't know what this big thing is with the flashing lights on it. Oh, the school bus, yes.
It looked way smaller.
The school bus. We ran into one of these strange things last week. Teddy doesn't know what it is because Teddy is homeschooled. So he gets to ride around in a golf cart in the morning instead of a school bus. Lucky dog. All right, y'all, it looks like there's a whole bunch of oleander in here, but it looks like there might be a bromeliad down there. It looks like there's a little tea plant cutting over there too, kiddo.
Tea plants?
Yeah, see that little cutting right there in the second bin in the back? Yeah, so we're gonna investigate. We're gonna grab up anything that's good in here. Now, I can't wait till they get done building this, because then me and Teddy can stop at McDonald's every morning. Get a biscuit, eh, buddy?
Yeah.
That'd be good on it.
Solar-powered biscuits.
A solar-powered biscuit. Heck yeah.
Tons of it.
All right, we got a massive pile here, y'all, but on top of the pile, Teddy spotted some Dracaena. Oh, there's a lot of it. There's some right here, too.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, I'm gonna hop out and help Teddy get this. Oh, it is. All right, we got a couple cuttings of Schefflera here. This is a super easy one to root from cuttings. We'll see if Teddy can manage to get it out of there without making too much of a mess. All right, we got some ficus cuttings here. Looks like we also have some variegated ginger, but that doesn't, we have problems rooting shell gingers from cuttings, but we'll definitely get a couple cuttings of this ficus, a rubber tree. All right, we got a nice little yucca cutting here. Yeah. Oh, it looks like it's a pretty fresh cutting. Nice. We'll take that. All right, it's hard to see, but under this pile of leaves and junk, looks like there's a couple bromeliads. Right here. Oh, there's two of them. All right, nice. We'll take those. All right, y'all, I think it's time for me to stop goofing around and finding free plants everywhere and get down to business. What do you think, Ted?
Yeah.
And I found just the right setup to get down to business. Sweet. All right, here's a whole can of speckled bromeliads. Some of them look pretty toasty, but I'm sure there's a good one in there, right? There's gotta be. Yeah, we'll maybe open the can up and, oh yeah, look at that. Nice. All right, cool, we'll grab a couple. All right, so we just pulled up on, it looks like there's some giant bromeliads, like 6 foot tall bromeliads.
I was about to say.
No joke. But there's also 2 banana plants right here, and it looks like they have roots on them.
Yeah.
Who knows what variety they are, but we're gonna get them. Go ahead, kiddo. Let's say get one or both of them. I don't know, we might get both of them, yeah. All right, here is several cans of some beautiful bromeliads with little red tips on them. Wow, those are real pretty. There's tons of them too. We're definitely going to grab some of those. All right, we just rolled up on a whole gaggle of coconuts here. How about that? We know we're going to grab some of these. We use these, we sprout them, we use them for garden borders. Heck yeah, there's tons of them. I'm going to jump out and help Teddy grab a couple of these. All right, we just rolled up on a heck of a find, didn't we, buddy?
Holy cow.
Yeah, it looks like is that a full-size Caribbean
Yeah,
agave?
and look at the blue ones.
Yeah, it looks like there's some blue agave cuttings there, but we're definitely gonna grab this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, I'm gonna grab that up. All right, we made it back.
Yeah.
We just barely made it back today.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We almost died.
Yeah, I didn't charge the cart as much as I should have last night, and we barely made it home. We were creeping home, but we did make it back. We got some good stuff. Let's start with the last thing we got. This is probably the prize.
Oh, yeah.
We got a Caribbean agave here.
And look at this.
You guys, please excuse my terrible.
Brent only has one accent.
I only have one accent, and it's not a good one. But anyways, so we got this killer giant Caribbean agave here. It's just killer. It's huge.
It's literally killer also.
Yes, it is. You guys can see these spikes here. It is literally killer. And one thing we've done in the past, you'll notice this plant has a lot of damage on it right here. And you might, be thinking, oh, I don't know if I put that in my yard, but, these things, they have these real spiky, pointy spikes, and we planted one right along the driveway down there, and we thought, we don't want the kids to get spiked, so we cut all the spikes off of it. And really all the plant did was kind of shrivel up the ends. It took the damaged end and shriveled up and made a new spike. And so really all these damaged leaves back here that look real bad, they'll eventually shrivel up into another spike.
Yeah,
and the plant will look good once we get it in the ground. It's kind of funny. I thought we could just cut the spikes off and be done with it, but that's not how it works. You cut this spike off, and then this just dries. It doesn't grow back. This end of this leaf just dries into a new spike. So while this specimen does have some damage, it will repair itself over time.
Yeah.
So.
Gigantic.
Yeah, I mean, we got this one right here. It's a little different of a variety of agave, but this one kind of looked just like that one did that we just showed you. This one had some damage to it, and we just plopped it in the ground. You can see it's like totally, not only is it totally recovered.
Look, like these were like really messed up, these right here, and they've like, look, they've even like kind of like started to repair.
And now this one's even shooting off pups for us too. You guys can see right there. So
This one's so cool.
that one is so
I want to
cool.
get it,
I
those
wanna
little
get
guys and some potted plants.
So I'm pretty stoked that we got this one though. We'll it's like Teddy said, it's kind of killer. I don't think we're gonna take this out of the cart. Let's just leave it and let's start pulling other stuff out.
There's some roots on it too.
Yeah, oh yeah. We'll be able to plant that, no doubt. All right, what else we got?
Okay. Oh wait, should we start with another good one? Actually,
What you got? Just pull from the top. I would say.
Let's get.
Yep, those guys. Yep. So we got.
Yeah.
All clumped.
I'll help.
I got it.
Yeah, watch out. Yeah, they're filled with water too. Yeah.
Garbage juice.
All right, so we got these beautiful bromeliads right
These are
here.
these are, I like these. We have some of these by our pool.
Yeah.
They're just like huge and magnificent.
I mean, they're not huge. These are, I would say, medium size.
This is full size.
Me and Teddy pulled up on some today that were 6 foot
Oh
tall.
yeah.
I mean, we didn't even take them because they were as big as the golf cart. But these are definitely not a small variety of bromeliad.
I think we have one right here.
Um,
And it turns yellow in the sun.
there's one right here with red tips on it.
Yeah, there's tons
Is
of.
that one? No,
But
that's
I
a
don't.
different
I think
one.
this is a different variety right there.
It's common for them to have red tips. I've noticed.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm wondering. Oh no, that's a different
No,
one.
that's a different one right there.
I think it's the one we have by our pool. It's
Yeah.
real big.
All right. Well, anyways, whether we do have these or not, this is a beautiful bromeliad and they're good size. So
got tons.
there was. I remember there was like 3 cans of those too.
oh, we got a different kind of tipped.
Let me see.
It's the one that Mommy showed.
Oh, there we go. So there's
This is a long
nice spotted one. Yeah. So we have other spotted bromeliads, but I'm not sure we have
They're
one
not
in
that
that
long,
size.
though.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. that's
So we
cool.
might have a
Oh,
new.
Look, they're not just like spotted. They have like the stripes
Yeah, they
on
have-
them.
yeah.
That like the other kind does. It's
So
like
we
a,
might have a new variety there. I don't
It's
know.
like a hybrid almost of the two.
What you got, kiddo? Another one of those?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
This
so
one was in
cool.
shade, I'm guessing, because
Yep.
you can tell the difference.
Yep. I bet Teddy's right there. I bet these were in full sun. These ones that are kind of yellow, and then that one was probably in the shade. So that's a great thing about bromeliads is you can really grow them in any level of light.
It depends
Yeah,
on what
The
they
ones
look
that we-
like two different species sometimes in the light versus the dark. So
All right, what else we got?
We got those look like a different kind because they're so.
Are these the same ones?
No, I think
They're
that's
so
an even different kind of bromeliad. Careful, that one is
Yeah.
like a sawtooth bromeliad
Yeah,
right
grab
there.
it right here.
I got it.
I got cut.
If you pick them up by the base, there's no spikes on the base. They're just on the leaves.
So this is a good example of why we grab bromeliads. You know, I've said this before, but you know, you might be looking at some of these bromeliads like, oh, this looks like a spent bromeliad. It already had its flower, but this is why we get them. They shoot off pups, like this big pup right here, but they also, yeah. Let's see if I can find some little pups. Well, anyways, you can even plant this spent bromeliad, and it will still shoot off more
Yeah,
pups. For you.
here's a pup. Well,
And there's a little pup right there.
it just came right off.
Yeah.
It was ready.
And sometimes there'll be little pups.
Yeah, I was looking for little teeny
Tiny
ones,
little ones.
but anyways, even the spent bromeliads, almost always we stick them in the ground and get a new pup off of them. So
What is this?
yeah, pull it out. Yeah, we got
That's
two.
a score.
Yeah, we got.
Look how well that they dug those up.
Yeah.
Man, I'm terrible at
Thank
digging
you
these
to
things
whoever
up.
did this.
Yeah, so we got two banana plants here,
Whoa.
and if you guys have noticed, if anyone's noticed in the background, we actually collect banana varieties. So like all these different banana plants here. This is one variety. This is a different variety. There's a praying hands right here.
Praying hands
Yeah,
are cool.
I think we have like 30 different varieties of bananas. So we don't know what variety this is, but it does have roots. So we'll just plant it.
Looks different.
I mean, we like to eat. So far, we like to eat any banana that we plant.
Yeah,
so it doesn't really.
And I want to get more going in the front yard
Yeah.
and stuff too. So, wait, we don't have enough.
Yeah. So all right. So we don't have enough. We have 35 varieties of bananas, but it's not enough.
Okay.
It's kind of like me and surfboards.
Every
You
week.
can never have enough surfboards. All right, hold on. One plant at a time. What are we doing here? Teddy's got the Dracaena here, the dragon tree. Yeah.
That's what
Always
Wiggly
This is a
was.
beautiful cutting, though. I think we have more cuttings of that. Pull some more out.
Yeah.
So this, we didn't show you guys on camera, but the cutting that was in the pile was like 8 foot long. We actually
Yeah.
had to cut these off of it because it was so big we couldn't even get it out of the pile. Oh, those are some nice cuttings, though. Those are
looks like we
fresh.
just cut 'em.
Yeah. Sweet.
Woke up, cut them, we got.
Is there more Dracaena in there? Get it all out.
no.
This is
Okay.
Something else.
All right, what's next?
yucca.
This one is definitely
Yeah,
different
it's
than
definitely
the ones
different. That is killer.
that we have. The ones we have way broader
Leaves.
leaves than this one does. Wow, it's real spiky. Man, it's kind of an odd cutting. We might have to cut it where it angles right there to plant it, but that we definitely don't have that variety.
No.
I didn't even notice that when we grabbed it.
Okay, Bobby, you've been waiting to pull this out.
There we go.
Chefalera.
Chefalera, the common hedge in our area.
Yeah, it's not my favorite.
Super easy to plant
But-
from cuttings. If any of y'all are watching from colder climates, you've probably seen Chefaleras for sale as money trees.
Yep, that's in the same family.
Yeah, we have one down here. You know, you buy them at your big box garden store. They usually come with like braided trunks. This one actually used to have a braided trunk, but all of the plants died on it except for this one part of the braid. So, it's
I think
just
we should plant that.
another kind of Chefalera. Yeah, this was actually a house plant right here for us up in North Georgia for probably over a decade. And then we
Yes.
brought it down here, and now it's free. It's living outside. It's living its full
Yeah, we
plant
have-
life.
Finally
We have
happy.
aloe we brought from up there too.
Yep,
that
we have
had
an
for
aloe
years.
that was a house plant for us for, again, over a decade. Now it's in the ground.
And it's like, God, twice in size.
All right, what else we got?
Sorry, tea plant.
Oh, yeah, okay, here's...
Sorriest plant.
This has got to win the award for the sorriest cutting that we got today. And there was just this one cutting of tea plant.
It was sad
I'll be
and
honest,
lonely
I'm not
all
sure if
months.
we'll plant this or not. I just wanted to grab it to make everybody aware that tea plant is one that you can plant from cuttings. So,
Okay, let's get
ficus, the rubber tree. Oh, those are some nice cuttings.
They are.
Nice
This would
healthy
be
cuttings.
a nice one in a pot maybe in the driveway too.
You know, this ficus here will get to be massive.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Yeah.
you stick it in the ground and give it full sun, it'll be 25, 30 foot tall and just as wide almost.
Yeah, they kind of remind me. Up in Georgia, we have these magnificent southern magnolias.
Mhm.
They grow here, but compared to how they look in Georgia, they're like there's
Yeah, I'm
no
not
comparison.
sure why.
These, to me, if you want the southern magnolia look, this tree of gives you that look.
It'll get as big as a southern magnolia. It'll literally that'll get to be, I mean, way taller than the house and garage, and it'll get to be, it'll take up almost this whole area. They get to be massive down here. So
I've seen one guy that has them on both sides of his driveway, and so he has
made
like
a tunnel.
A tunnel. It's really awesome.
Yeah, we have a tunnel going on ours, but our tunnel is white bird of paradise, and then some sea grapes too.
And a gumbo limbo. Really, the gumbo limbo is what fills it.
And honestly, I would continue this tunnel all the way down the driveway if it weren't for the fact that everybody already has trouble backing in and out of our driveway, and I don't want to line it with plants and make it even harder.
Like a wiggly driveway.
Plus, I like to ride my bike throughout the yard.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. All right, what else?
Okay, coconuts.
Is that it? Nothing else in the cans?
No.
All right, so yeah, we got the coconuts.
Stuff.
So yeah, listen. You guys can hear. Give me a better one. Yeah, so these coconuts are prime coconuts for sprouting, or
Those are the best.
or for getting the white meat out of the inside of them. So the water that you hear sloshing around in here is not going to be as tasty as water from a green coconut.
What do they call the white part of the
Copra.
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 And then when there's a sprout on the coconut, when they're turning from like green to brown, that's the queen's bread, and it tastes real good.
Yes, so if this sprouts, if we can get this to sprout and shoot up a little coconut plant, on the inside it will, a kind of white spongy ball will form.
Yeah.
And they call it queen's bread. It's really what it is all the nutrients that the little sprout needs to survive till it sets its roots. But you can eat the queen's bread,
Yeah,
and it's delicious.
I've actually had
Yeah.
a pink queen's bread because of a discoloring in it, and that was extra good.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good.
We need to make a video.
Some people also call it, I think, a coconut apple. But queen's bread is the most common term
That's
that
what
I've
it
come
tastes like. I would
across
say
for it.
if you want to explain, like the consistency is like an apple, and it's
Yeah.
coconut flavored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got these coconuts not only to sprout or to get the meat out of, but as I mentioned earlier, we use coconuts. I don't know if y'all can see in the background here, but we use coconuts pretty much everywhere as kind of garden borders. And then this doubles. They make cool kind of tropical looking garden borders, but our sprinklers also hit them, and then they'll sprout. And so then this is basically how we sprout our coconuts.
Did you see the one sprouting over
Where?
here? There's a bunch. I just noticed it the other day.
Lisa's leading us on a wild goose chase here, guys. I don't think she knows. Oh, there we go. We got a sprouted one. Oh, there's a bunch sprouting.
Right there, right there.
Oh, here's an
there.
example of bromeliad pups.
Right here. Yep, there's a bromeliad pup. Here's another one sprouting right here. Here's another one sprouting right here. And the thing about these is that Annalisa and Teddy, I think, just put these down 2 months ago, maybe.
Not
Yeah.
even. But they must have been sitting.
Yeah, they must
sitting
have
for
been.
a while.
Ooh, this queen's bread looks
And,
like
you know,
it'll
when
be
we
good.
get them out of piles, we don't know.
Yep.
Oh, look at that, right in the middle.
It'd be a good queen's bread.
And then look, Brent chops these up, and they're awesome firewood.
Yep, those are sitting there because they're still a little wet, so I'm leaving
burn
them there.
wet coconuts.
Yeah, you can't burn wet coconuts. You got to find real brown, dry coconuts. So, but you guys can see here's some more coconuts. We have lining pathways here. I will admit that often I come out here in the morning and I'll find several of them like that. Because some critter got out here and did something,
Yeah,
or maybe
squirrels.
one of my rascally 3 little boys rode their bikes through it and didn't fix it. I don't know. So they are not a permanent garden border, but we spend a lot of time hanging out in the garden, so we can fix them. For the look they give us, it's worth the effort, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Plus, when they sprout, it looks really cool when they're all palms.
Yeah, for sure. All right, y'all. Well, I hope you enjoyed the little adventure here. The daylight savings time didn't get us as bad as it did last week. It was pretty light by the time we got to our first pile, so that wasn't an issue. But if you did enjoy our adventure, or if you have, well, first, if you have any questions or comments about anything, post down below. If you did enjoy our adventure, maybe you'd be nice enough to consider subscribing to our channel. But if you're not, what's gonna happen to them, bud?
You're gonna fall into a pit of these.
Oh man, you don't want that to happen. You fall into a pit
Have
of these.
fun.
You're gonna be stuck forever. So I would consider just subscribing to our channel to avoid all that. And until next time, everybody out there, take care.
Bye.